Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you some steps that I would call life hacks that can save you hours of tireless work. Before we get into it, let me explain the whole concept of this skill. It's called digital media literacy. Digital media literacy is the ability to be able to understand how to investigate the trustworthiness of a source, check a claim if it's false, and trace information back to its original source. These are all lateral reading skills. Lateral reading skills mean to be able to go off the page and research the claim or source instead of reading every single piece of text on the page to see if it's fake. These skills are crucially important because they can help you so much later on. Now it's time to teach you how to use these life hacks. When investigating a source, you need to follow these simple steps. What you want to do is go off the page you're on, find a page you know is reliable, and see if they have an article or story on the organization you were just on. What you want to do after that is to answer these two questions. Is the site or organization what you thought it was, and does it make it more or less trustworthy? These simple steps and questions should help you investigate a source and determine if it's reliable or trustworthy. An example of this is this website stating that the COVID-19 pandemic is a money-making hoax. Now this seems like an untrustworthy source, so in order to find out if it's reliable or not, we are going to use the Wikipedia trick, which is deleting everything after the slash and typing in Wikipedia right after it. Now, as you can see, Wikipedia comes up as the first source in the list. So we click on it, and we find out that it was actually banned in Sri Lanka, along with other websites for the criticism of the Sri Lankan government and officials and its investigative journalism. Next is checking the claim. When someone says to check a claim, it means to verify if a claim is true or false. Now, there are many ways to do this, but I'm going to focus on one. If you take a claim and type in keywords for it, normally someone has already fact-checked it. But in some cases, claims can only be verified by taking the information you have at the moment, even if it's unverified. Next, click on the fact check to see if they say if it's true, false, miscaptioned, those types of things. In my opinion, I will use Snopes, PolitiFact, and factcheck.org to fact check this. An example could be this website I found claiming that 5G data causes COVID-19. This definitely sounds like a factual claim because it can be proven true or false. So let's try using PolitiFact to find out if it's true or false. Now, as you can see, PolitiFact states that 5G data does not cause COVID-19, so this is, indeed, a false claim. Finally, we have our last step, tracing information. To trace a source of information, you have to first identify if it's an image or a story, because there are two different ways to trace information for each. If you are looking for an image, you need to right-click on it, then click Search Image on Web. For Google, use Google Lens. Or you can copy the image address by right-clicking on the image again and paste it into TinEye. Next, you need to find a reliable source in the search list and click on it, and you should get the original source. For a story, you can scan through the story, and sometimes the article already has the original source already on it, but in most cases it doesn't. So what you want to do is do a keyword search on the story, scroll through the list, and find the original source. A really good example of this is this story by Health Feedback stating that the magazine company Forbes uses a clickbait headline to promote a false claim about COVID vaccines changing your DNA. Now this looks interesting, so we scroll through the article and it shows the original source where we got it from. Next we click on it and we see with our own eyes that yes, they did use a clickbait headline to draw people in. But if we copy the URL, copy this, and we paste it into a search engine, then it shows the same article with a different headline, which means that Forbes has already changed it because fact checkers found their claim to be false. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more of it, make sure you smash that subscribe button, like the video, hit the notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.